Hello, everyone, and thanks for being here. Today, we're not just going to talk about a new product, we're going to look at the very beginning of a completely new medium. I'm here to explain Agar, a technology that I believe is set to fundamentally change our relationship with stories forever. So, I want to start with a question. Just think about it for a second. What if you could take any story you've ever imagined, that novel you've been working on, a wild fan theory, your epic D&D campaign, and bring it to life? Not in months, not in years, but right now. Instantly. This isn't science fiction anymore, it's the exact problem we're here to solve. You see, right now, every great idea runs into a wall. We call it the cinematic gap. It's that huge chasm of money, time, and frankly, technical skill that separates millions of creative people from ever seeing their vision come to life. It's a massive bottleneck on human creativity, and honestly, it's a huge opportunity for disruption. And this is our solution. This one sentence is the heart and soul of AGR. It's the tool that finally closes that cinematic gap. It empowers anyone to become a creator. You just provide the raw material, the idea, the script, your notes, and AGR does all the heavy lifting, instantly. Now, what's really important to understand is that we are not trying to compete in the streaming wars. That's a bloody red ocean of companies fighting over static content libraries. We're creating a totally new market, a blue ocean, where the value isn't just in watching something, it's in the creation, the modification, and the sharing. The user is finally in complete control. So how does it actually work? Well, for the user, it's a really simple four-step journey. First, you ingest your source material. It could be a PDF, a text file, even just an audio recording of you telling the story. Second, you transform it. This is where you apply a unique identity and style. Third, you view it and watch your story come to life as this immersive experience. And fourth, and this is the real engine of our growth, anyone can fork it. Think of it like creating a director's cut or a what-if episode. You can take any story, create your own branch from any point, and explore a totally new timeline. It's collaborative, it's infinite storytelling. Okay, so what's the magic behind this? It's powered by two core concepts, soul and vibe. The simplest way to think about it is the soul is the what. It's the unchanging essence of your universe. It's the characters' personalities, the laws of physics in your world, the core canon. It doesn't change. The vibe, on the other hand, is the how. It's the aesthetic filter you apply in real time. So you want to see your gritty sci-fi epic rendered with the beautiful painterly visuals of a Studio Ghibli film and maybe add a synthwave audio track? You can do that. The soul stays the same, but the vibe can change in an instant. So who is this actually for? Well, we're targeting two key groups who have a really clear unmet need. First, we've got the lore architect. These are your world builders, novel writers, the dungeon masters who have spent years creating these incredibly rich universes and have no easy way to actually visualize them. And second, we have the closure seeker. This is that massive global fan base that wants to explore what-if scenarios or, let's be honest, fix those unsatisfying endings to the stories they already love. Now, this brings us to a crucial question, especially for any investor. What makes this defensible? Our competitive moat is something we call the Nexus Graph. This is our proprietary tech. It's an intelligent mapping system that understands the deep relationship between raw story elements and all these different aesthetic outputs. And here's the key. As more people create, the Nexus Graph gets smarter, more nuanced. It creates this powerful, self-improving network effect that's going to be incredibly difficult for anyone else to replicate. Okay, so the tech is cool, but let's talk about the business side. How does this thing grow? Agar isn't just a product, it's an engine that is specifically designed for explosive, organic growth. The core mechanics of the platform are inherently social and viral. Our target viral coefficient, or K-factor, is greater than 1.2. So what does that actually mean? It means for every single user who joins, they will on average bring in more than one new user. This isn't just hope. It's built into the system through the sharing of forked stories. When you create that amazing alternate ending and you share it with your friends, you're not just sharing content, you're sharing an invitation to come and create alongside you. And that brings us to our number one key performance indicator, forking velocity. Look, we are not optimizing for passive views. We're optimizing for active engagement. Our goal is to see more than 5 forks for every 1,000 views. This metric is what proves that users aren't just sitting back and watching, they're leaning in, they're co-creating, and that is the absolute heart of the Agar ecosystem. All right, how do we make money from this? We've got a really clear multi-tiered strategy. The Explorer tier is totally free. This lets anyone view and fork existing stories, and that's what fuels our viral growth. Next, the Architect tier is a subscription for our pro creators, the ones who need advanced tools to build their universes from the ground up. And finally, we have the Deity tier. This is for studios and major IP holders, allowing them to upload their official universes and then get a share of the revenue from any fan-created public forks. So this creates a really diversified and powerful revenue model. We have that stable, recurring revenue from our Architect subscriptions, and then we have this incredibly scalable, self-sustaining revenue sharing model with our Deity partners. It creates a true ecosystem where the success of our creators and partners is directly tied to our own success. It's a win-win. And that's maybe the most important takeaway here. This entire system is built on a foundation of trust and respect for intellectual property. For this ecosystem to really work, for it to thrive, creators have to feel safe, they have to feel protected, and they have to feel empowered. And to guarantee that, we have two foundational protections built right in. First is the Vault. It's a user-side compute mode, which ensures that creators' source material is ephemeral. It's never stored on our servers. This gives them total privacy and control. And second, we are integrating C2PA watermarking to provide a verifiable origin signature on every single creation, embedding IP protection right into the content itself. We have a very clear, very achievable plan to get there. Our 12-month rollout is broken down into 3 phases. We're going to start with audio, launching a really robust text-to-audio drama platform. Next, we integrate the visuals, allowing for those persistent art styles. And finally, we add motion, bringing these worlds to full cinematic life. This phased approach lets us build, learn, and scale intelligently. So let's just bring it all together. Our mission, look, it's ambitious, I know, but I also think it's inevitable. The future of media isn't static. It's not one-to-many anymore. It's going to be dynamic, interactive, and deeply personal. We are building the platform that is going to enable this transformation for literally 1 billion users. We're offering you a chance to invest in something more than just a company. This is a paradigm shift in how we create and consume stories. We have the technology, we have the team, and we have the vision to create an entirely new category of media. So the only question left is, are you ready to own the future of storytelling?